use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
Is it over? Oh yeah, seems like it's over.
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all. Controlled breathing. Let's move! Why me? Fiatena! Grant me strength! Charge! Yeah! Look out below! Hero incoming!
Well, here comes another.
Stronger! Start the clock! Why me? Heads up! Volcano kablam! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! You ought to stand down! Hero incoming!
Don't mind if I do. Let's
Head
do
fight.
this then.
Hero incoming! Look out below!
Locked on.
Lay it bare. Bring it! Fulfill our pact!
Transfixed! I'm going in!
Hacia ela desvia.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Overruled! Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength! Get to work! Not you two! Time to... All right.
Prepare yourself!
Laid bare. Everybody stand! Fulfill our pact! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Bring it! Get to work! Boom! Teamwork is dreamwork! Transfixed! Boom!
Prepare yourself.
Overruled. Bring it. Everybody stand back. You two. Time to end.
I'm max on them again? Oh shit. That's crazy.
All right. Show me your move. Teamwork is dreamwork. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of each. Laid bare. Everybody stand back! Let's get to work! See Laline, eat Papa, get!
Let's hope you'll put up a
Transfixed! You two! Time to end! Overruled. Let the mountain's veins boil! Rah! Teamwork is dream! Sa! Sa! Sha! Sha! Huh? does that go? I'm going in! Eat Laline, eat Papa!
Oh. Alright, I'll come back to that. I want to use my... Do I want to refresh my resin? I don't think I do, to be honest. What's good? What's up, Batman?
Transfixed! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dream! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of evil! Laid bare. Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! I'm going in! Sha! Sa! You two! Time to... Yeah! Overruled. Everybody stand back! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Yeah. Staring into my eye.
I got a star. Guess who it was? What does that even mean? What does that even mean that I got a star? No, I don't want to get rid of that. I got a 5-star. Well, I know it's not Varessa because you would have already said it by now, so you obviously got shafted. Hopefully you pulled a Tainari. If not, then hopefully you pull Varessa. Who'd you get? I pulled fuck ass ka-ching. Damn, you pulled ka-ching? You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Not not the ka-ching curse. Damn. Blood got the ka-ching curse. Why are people running attack sands? At least I'll be able to what the fuck? Bro, I swear Batman, do you know how to type at all, bro? At least I'll be able to like what? Get Shalolin? Cause you're guaranteed your next 5-star or wherever your next 5-star is guaranteed to be the character you want. So make sure you summon for a character you want. And hopefully you pull a 5-star early. But people run attack percent right here instead of animal bonus? Why? Does her skill based off of her attack or something? Healing, oh, based off her attack. Yeah, I see. Okay, that's why. Good to know. Alright, so I don't have the pieces for you right now. Got my off piece is this, so I can't run anything that. Alright, we're not worried about you, Cloud Retainer. Alright, what do I want to do? I'm gonna have to start these hangouts immediately. Actually, let's go to my forge thing real quick. Wait, did I just make the wrong one? Oh, I made the wrong thing. I meant to make this. What the heck? That's crazy. That's alright. I need another one of this as well. Moalani, you gotta. There you go. Rank up. Nice. And this one as well. Nice, nice. Let me go back to Cloud Retainer real quick. Where's Cloud Retainer? What weapon do people run on you? They run... What the hell is this?
What could...
I don't know why people are running that. I forgot I even pulled this. No cap.
Children be up to... Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Alright, well, time to start this hangout again. Wait, what?
But are there any other options? I never thought that eating could be so painful. Believe me, I already know everything there is about training. You do have a point. Now that I think about it, the tallest ninja in the Shumatsuban always seems to be training their ninjutsu and accepting extremely difficult tasks. No, that can't be it. Actually, I haven't kept a good balance of sleep and training. But that's because I feel sleepy way more often than I feel energetic. I get it now. I need to do more training with you. Adventuring, combat, I need to do it all.
Pardon my eavesdropping, but did you say that you're going to the Adventurers Guild to take a commission? Recently, we've been running into a group of rowdy treasure hoarders whenever we go into the wild to gather ingredients. It seems as if they're intentionally targeting our restaurant staff.
How dare they?
I hope you can understand how dire the situation has become. This matter has been taking a real toll on our business. Since I've already submitted the commission to Catherine, perhaps you can consider helping us out?
Sure.
Treasure hoarders, huh? Well, bad guys are the best practice targets for ninjutsu.
Great. You have my thanks. Let me show you where the treasure hoarders have been most active these days.
This is the new one, right? I'm pretty sure it is. They're having a whole different kind of conversation than before. Yeah, it is. Alright.
Anna was right. There's the treasure hoarders. All that food we just ate is weighing me down a bit, but I think we can still handle them. Make my escape.
Another test subject.
Get to work! Laid bare, bring it!
I'm going in!
Alright, last one. Watch this. Oh no! How? How could this happen? No, it's all that big brute's fault. Just as I was taking care of the last of them, he charged straight at me. I moved back to dodge him, but he was too tall. As he reached out to grab me, his hand landed right on my head. It's over. It's all over. All that hard work for nothing. He crossed the line. Everyone knows that if you're trying to grow taller, you can't be touched on the head. Of course. I never let anyone touch my head. Who knows how much I'll have to eat and sleep, or how much training I'll have to do to make up for it. It's a real
What is
bummer,
Sayu?
you know?
I don't know. I think
see
she's just a
you're
human.
trying to
Well, she's the
comfort me.
ninja. Have you been listening at all?
Thanks. It's not fun to be patted on the head. But what's done is done. There's nothing I can do about it now. Just forget it. I give up on growing. I'm not gonna grow any taller today, that's for sure. Sorry, I don't want to bum you out with my terrible mood. I should probably just go back now. The Shrine Maiden's gonna give me a real earful. Might as well get it over with. I get it. I'll try to look at the bright side. I was too anxious about growing, and now I'm being punished by the Archons.
Being punished by the Archons?
No need. I don't want to trouble you anymore. Maybe my stunted growth is tied to my bad attitude more than anything else. Getting you involved any further will just be a waste of your time. Huh? The feeling of growing? What do you mean? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm after. Reach higher and see farther? Really? Sounds good. I appreciate all your help.
I thought that was gonna be a picture. Are you kidding me? There's more? You want me to go up there? Bro, how you want me to climb up there, bro? It's even higher? Oh, I went to the wrong thing. I was about to say, how is it higher than this thing? I don't have electric out.
You had me worried on the way here, you know? I seriously wondered if you were taking me to the Kamisato residence or the shrine. But you weren't kidding. I can see much farther from here. Somehow, I feel a little better after coming up so high. No, nothing particularly special. I'd simply like to go to the forest and pick some fruit from the trees without having to jump or find something to step on. Just that would be enough to make me happy. I'd also like to go swimming in water that's too deep for me now. And no one will tease me anymore for my toes not being able to touch the bottom. Oh, and I'll be able to eat more too, and stop wasting food all the time. Oh, and not to mention, I'll become more free too. I won't need to have a guardian to look after me, and the Shrine Maiden won't be out to catch me anymore. I'll even be able to visit other places for training. I'll go wherever I want, and sleep wherever I want. Imagine, no need to catch up on naps anymore. That will be the day. By the way, do you happen to need anyone with ninjutsu skills to accompany you on your adventures? See? You still see me by my current height. Who knows? Maybe I'll be even taller than you one day.
Sure,
Just wait till
girl.
I'm taller. You won't need to worry about me ever again. Yeah, you're right. Thanks. From now on, I'll visit high places more often. They really do work miracles. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, I see. So what should I do? Huh? What?
W picture? Yeah, it was pretty good. Sayu just wants to grow taller, man.
We've arrived.
Yeah, I suppose I haven't kept up with my duties. I really am getting sleepy. It's because my work is just too boring.
Her work is
Transporting
boring?
documents, organizing the ninja tools. As long as I don't do the work, no one will come asking me to do it again. The higher-ups always give all the important tasks to more suitable operatives. They never even give me a second thought. Now that you say that, I just had an idea. If you learn ninjutsu and help me with my tasks, then I can sleep peacefully and focus more on growing. Ninjutsu will come in super handy during your adventures. Don't worry, I'll personally teach you everything. If you work hard, then I'll work hard to teach you. See? This way, nobody's wasting time being lazy. Thank you so much. See? You're the hero that protects Sayu's nap time. We can start training as soon as the Shrine Maiden gets back.
Oh, I'm honestly surprised to see you still here, Sayu. Unless... Is this some sort of trick?
The traveler is interested in ninjutsu and wants to learn together.
Is that so? Though it is strictly forbidden for some techniques to be taught to outsiders. But I suppose you are an exception in this case. Indeed, I did. I was able to determine that the Yashiro Commission had no intent of carrying out such a mission. They are now investigating the origins of these orders. Rest assured, the related personnel are all aware of the situation, and there should be no further threats to your safety. Well then, let us begin your ninjutsu training. Please follow us.
This guy Batman is never beating the allegations, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Dude, please just listen to the words they're saying. Yes, she's a ninja. Bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
I'll show you my favorite skill to practice.
Slow.
Basically, it's an escape technique. I use it to make a quick getaway whenever the Shrine Maid is after me.
All right, Sayu. Just leave the explanation to me. This is a technique to help ninja train their agility. When the unpredictable happens during a mission, ninja must be capable of traversing a variety of terrains. During our training, we often set up obstacles on both sides of this stream and have Sayu make her way up the course.
I often slipped when I was little and either found myself falling face first into the mud or getting battered as I tumbled down. So don't underestimate this little course of ours. It's not as easy as you think.
Sayu may be exaggerating a little. With your adventuring experience, I'm sure you'll do fine.
Yeah, go ahead and give it a try. I'll guide you through it.
Nice try, Sayu. You'll run the course first. Quickly now. Come now, no stalling. Give the traveler a proper demonstration.
Alright. Leave it to me.
Although Sayu doesn't usually exert her best effort, she does have strong ninja fundamentals. Do your best. I'll be waiting at the finish.
What the fuck is this, bro? Do I have to avoid these? I don't even know, bro.
Pitiful. transfixed!
Wow, impressive. You really got some talent. If I were to rate your performance, I'd say you're like a strong, fast Mujina.
Why is she talking like that?
Nicely done. I was rooting for you. Don't mind me. I just happened to remember the words of my sensei. After each training session, sensei would give me a score and encourage me based on my results.
Huh. I'm surprised you remember your sensei's words so clearly, Sayu. But don't you think your sensei would disapprove of you copying their words?
No way. Sensei wouldn't be mad at all. Yep, Sensei said there were some important matters to attend to. Sensei told me that they hoped I would become a responsible ninja while they are away. You know, the kind of ninja everyone can trust.
You remember your sensei's words, but you sure don't seem to act on them, skipping work all the time.
Hey, I work hard. When I'm not sleepy. It's just that this season is perfect for napping. I really can't help it.
The problem is that to you, every season is perfect for napping. Anyway, you've certainly handled the training well so far. The next exercise is live combat training. Let's go, shall we? Considering that you have yet to grasp the art of ninjutsu, we'll let Sayu demonstrate in combat first. And this will be a prime opportunity for you to see her ninjutsu firsthand.
Sure thing. Just leave it to me. Let my example illuminate your path to ninjutsu.
There you go again, Sayu. You know, imitating what other people say is a poor habit.
Sorry.
Take me up!
Here we are. Now, please carefully observe Sayu's skills in combat.
I'll do my best to make my ninjutsu a little easier to understand.
Yo, what's good, Tim? I only get to use Sayu? Bruh. What do you think this is?
And away I go! Ha! Huh! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha!
It says immune, bro.
Ha! Yeah! Cha!
My stream has no sound. Wait, what do you mean?
Ha!
What are you talking about? My stream has sound? Bro, are you trolling right now? What are you talking about? It has sound? Like, what? Wait, what? the sound's on. What are you talking about?
I'm tired. At least I didn't get my outfit dirty. So, did you pay close attention to my ninjutsu? Here, I'll teach you. First, you stretch your upper body a bit, do a little wiggle, and then turn yourself into a ball, like this.
Yo, Batman, I'm pretty sure, bro, this guy's tripping, bro. What are
What's
you
the
talking
matter?
about? There's
You
sound.
don't want to
My
transform
mic's
into a
on and
ball?
you can hear the gameplay.
Don't worry.
What are you on
You
about?
might feel a little dizzy at first, but you'll get used to it.
This guy's bugging.
I thought you'd be able to catch
I
on
might need to
after
restart
seeing
my
a quick
device.
demonstration.
You need to do something, because, yeah, it's on your end.
Anyway, I'm beat and need a good nap now. Hopefully I won't need to demonstrate that again. Yeah, that was my sensei's way of teaching. Very strong and patient. Which is a little too much work for me. Strong, responsible, and kind. Sensei never pushed me to do more work. Actually, after hearing myself say that, I suppose Sensei was a lot like you. Although you don't know ninjutsu like Sensei did, your other qualities are enough to make you my sensei. Sure, Sensei's name was... what was it now? Huh? I guess I never asked. I just called them Sensei.
She doesn't even
I
know her
think
sensei's
Sensei was a
name?
ninja.
That's crazy.
Actually, Sensei never really mentioned it. Sensei's height. They were taller than me. As for other qualities, sometimes it's hard to tell from just appearances. But these details don't matter to me.
All right, that's enough idle chatter for now. If Sayu Sensei ever returns, I'm sure you'll have the chance to meet. As for our next exercise...
Wait, I'm not quite up to it yet. I need to take a break first. We agreed on a break after every 2 exercises.
Sound is back.
Didn't we?
All right.
Remember?
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with your device. That's crazy.
Too forceful.
Fine. Even if I did push you, I suppose you would end up napping on the field anyway. Go, have a rest. I shall wait for you here. Remember, no running off.
Got it. Come with me, traveler. I'll take you to a nice place to relax a bit. Phew. Finally, time for a break.
Today I've realized Brent is the best character on Wuwa. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay. This guy says some crazier shit every single day he comes to stream, bro, I swear. This guy Brent's not the best character on Wuwa, bro. You literally pulled Camellia. Wait, what are you talking about? This guy.
Just as I thought, exactly the same as before.
You know why Brent is the best on Wuwa? Because it's the best co-op farming character? Hey, whatever you say, bro.
Sensei knew that I was concerned about my
whatever
height.
you say, bro.
So before leaving, Sensei measured my height and used the rope to mark it on the tree over there. Nothing is more satisfying than growing. At least, that's what Sensei told me. But even after all this time, not only have I yet to outgrow the rope, I think the rope is getting higher with the tree. Maybe it's because I'm not sleeping enough. I get it, and that's exactly what I told Sensei at the time. But Sensei only laughed, though they didn't scold me at all. I guess Sensei had their own way of looking at things. I really couldn't tell what Sensei was thinking in moments like that. Do you have any idea what Sensei might have meant? That's okay, just say it. Either way, I'm sure you understand more than me. Crow. I think I understand now. I love to take naps under a tree, or hide in the shade, or eat some of its fruit. This is how the tree provides for me. I see. Okay.
You don't need to
just
rely on
wait
healing
here.
from others
Don't
or
worry, I'll be
shields,
right back.
and he destroys mobs on his own. So does like every DPS
These
character in
fruits
the
are for
game.
you. No, I get it now. How should I put it? Sometimes I think that the Shumatsuban is more trouble than it's worth. Everyone's trying to keep me from getting enough sleep and growing taller. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother sticking around with them. But every time I think about it, I can't help but remember Sensei's smile. And then I think of this tree and my vision. Someday, this tree will also be shelter for a kitsune or some other animal. In the same way, someday, after I've grown nice and tall, I'll be protecting someone with my ninjutsu. I know. Sorry. I guess I was hoping that I'd grow faster and then I could work hard. But it seems that I've already spent too much time trying to grow. If I gave up my dreams of growing tall, could I still fulfill everyone's hopes? I've always avoided asking myself this question. It just makes me feel a little nervous. And I've yet to find an answer. I still don't know what to do. I don't even know what I actually can do. But I thought that at least I can give you some fruit to eat. You remind me of Sensei. You're kind and can even understand what Sensei was thinking. So I thought I should at least show a little bit of enthusiasm. Huh? But wasn't I the one teaching you ninjutsu just now? Although, I'm sure you know a lot more about life than me. So I guess you could still count as my teacher in that regard. Oh yeah, you're right. I was getting a little carried away. Why don't we go practice a little more ninjutsu after our break is up? Today is one of those rare days when I feel super motivated. But never mind that for
One of
now.
those rare
We've
days.
got lots of fruit to eat. Come on, take whichever you like.
The rare days where she's feeling energetic. That's crazy. Alright, how many more endings? There's 3 more endings here? That's crazy. Okay.
We've arrived.
Exactly. At first. Huh? You're saying there's a... Yes. It's nothing
Nope, I don't think that was the right one. I don't think that was it. Nope, it's not.
We've arrived.
Exactly. Quality sleep is somehow... Anyway...
Alright, this should be the new one. Hopefully. Yep, alright, good.
Slimes? What are slimes doing here? Time to put a ninjutsu to good use.
To end them! Sha! Sa! Yeah! Sha! Show no mercy!
How am I supposed to nap here with slimes everywhere? Yep, it's not ideal for hiding, but it certainly has a nice view and tons of fresh air. Napping here makes your dreams just that much sweeter. But slimes? Seriously, what gives? There's never any slimes here. And now there's ashes everywhere. I can't nap here. I'll feel all nasty and grimy and it'll make my outfit dirty. Of course. Even though I can sleep practically anywhere, it's
Well,
very
I'm glad
important
you're
to
enjoying
consider
Brett.
the quality of
Keep
my
enjoying
sleep.
Brett. Have
Just
fun.
in case the shrine
Today I
maiden
finally
ever
maxed out
appears,
my Camellia's
I always
talents.
sleep with
W.
one ear to the which is exactly why I'm such a light sleeper now. That's how things are during the day. But sometimes I can't sleep well at night either. I suppose the good news is that we got rid of these slimes before the whole forest went up in flames. Seems like I'll need to scout out another place to nap. Of course! But the Shrine Maiden is always looking for where I like to sleep, so I have to keep finding more. Come with me! Hopefully she hasn't discovered any of my recent napping spots. Seems like the coast is clear. Huh? Wait, what's that? Oh, now I recognize it. It's meant to keep intruders at bay, but is also often used for ninja training. It really hurts if you step on one, so be careful. There's a bunch on the stones here, and probably some in the grass as well. I see traces of lots of activity here. I've got a bad feeling about this. It's one of the Shrine Maiden's tactics. Once she discovers one of my napping spots, she'll turn it into a training area for the Shumatsuban to keep me from sleeping there. But how did she find this one? I don't know. Maybe not. The Shrine Maiden should know the danger that pyro slimes present to the forest. But it's hard to say for sure. The Shrine Maiden will go to extreme lengths to catch me. It's almost as if she's my sworn enemy. She's the bane of my existence, that's for sure.
She's the bane of my existence. That's crazy.
Hold on. We can't just leave all these scattered around like this. Otherwise, it could harm the kitsune or other wildlife. And we'll just have to be quick. Let's pick it all up and run. We can do it fast enough if we try. How could the ninja leave their training equipment just sitting out here like this? Don't they know that it's dangerous? The next time I'm at the Shumatsuban, I'll be sure to give them a piece of my mind. Yeah, that's right. We can't just let something like this slide. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. Anyway, let's get a move on. We need to pick all this stuff up. Finally! That's the last of it. See? Even the kitsune are thanking us now. That's right. Don't eat any strange ninja gadgets. Got it? This is their home. We can't just let them get hurt here. Well, what should we do about getting a nap? The Shrine Maiden could appear at any moment. Given what we saw just now,
Hi, hello.
I'm afraid the Shrine
Welcome.
Maiden has already discovered all my usual spots. Nowhere is safe from the maiden. In which case, we'll need to scout out a new place to nap.
Saw you. You're getting another napping
No,
spot?
there's too many people there. All the Shrine Maiden would have to do is ask around, and she'd know where we are in no time. I guess there's no choice but to go out adventuring. As they say, the most dangerous of places is often the safest of places.
What? Who says that? The most dangerous places are the most safest. Who says that? Wait, what?
So if we're going to avoid the Shrine Maiden, I guess the safest place would be the Grand Narukami Shrine. Yeah, she'd never expect to find me sleeping in the big tree at the Grand Narukami Shrine. All we need to do is carefully make our way inside without drawing any unwanted attention. Once we're in, I'll be able to take a nice, long, undisturbed nap. Alright, up the mountain we go.
This girl Sayu just wants to take a nap. Literally. It's hilarious.
Huh? Forget the Shrine Maiden. This place is crawling with members of the Yashiro Commission. What are they all doing here? But we can't turn back now.
You
Let's
can't
sneak
turn back
inside and have
now.
a closer
We're
look.
already in too deep.
Don't alert them to our presence, alright? Quietly now.
We're in too deep. Sneak around? Bro, where do you want me to sneak to, bro? Wait, there's someone right there. And right there, bro. How you want me to sneak? What? How they want me to sneak around, bro? Bro, that guy's deaf, bro. Where do they want me to go? Over there? You don't see me, bro. We in there.
Good thing they didn't notice us. That scary Gucci lady doesn't seem to be around either. Actually,
Yo, yeah, Miko about to pop up out of
I've always
nowhere.
wanted to come here for a nap.
Watch that Miko just appear.
It's spacious and super comfy. I'm already really sleepy. Thanks for sticking with me. If you ever need a ninja, my skills are at your disposal. Even though I prefer to avoid my work with the Shumatsuban, if it's you that I'm assisting, I'm more than happy to help.
W
Ideally
Sayu.
when I'm not sleepy, of course.
Sayu!
Oh shit.
Where are you, Sayu?
What? The Shrine Maiden! How did she find me here? What should I do? Oh, not good, not good. Would you? Oh, thanks. Just see if you can lure her away from here.
That's OD, bro.
Oh, it's you. After I returned from checking with the Yashiro Commission concerning the ambush operation, I discovered that you and Sayu had already left the forest.
Yeah.
Is she here with you?
No, she's not here, bro.
Strange. I found all sorts of traces along the road.
No, you didn't.
They all pointed me towards this shrine.
Bro, she's capping, bro.
Never mind. If you haven't seen her here, then perhaps she ran off to another one of her hiding spots. I did manage to confirm that the ambush order did not originate from the Yashiro Commission. An investigation is already underway. It seems we'll have more information soon enough. You needn't worry. Wait a moment. Are you absolutely sure you haven't seen Sayu?
Of course, I'm sure.
Although I can't prove it, my intuition tells me that she is nearby. Huh. Strange. I don't think I've ever seen this kitsune around the shrine before. It seems to be concerned about the tree here. I wonder if there's something in the branches.
You'll never catch me.
Oh shit. Bro, she's out, bro. She's using her ninjutsu. She's out. Yo, that was hilarious. You'll never catch me, bro. Yo, Sayu just wants to take a nap, bro. Leave her alone. Alright, so now this one over here is gonna branch out into two different ones. Okay.
Fear not. What's a little thunder when even lightning wouldn't dare strike our path?
Arlecchino, chill, bro. The lightning do be striking our path. No cap, we're in Inazuma. Where do I have to go? Is it you? Let's do this
I'll
one.
be sure to look in.
Nope, it's not that one. Yep, not that one.
yes, of course.
Phew, that was close. Thanks for not ratting me out.
Of course.
Even I find it hard to sleep through a tense moment like that. I don't know where else to start. Oh, but there is one official guy who is responsible for delivering orders from the Yashiro Commission to the Shumatsuban. Anyone with missions like this will report directly to him. But I never received those kinds of missions, so I've hardly ever spoken to him before. Okay, what's the plan? Huh? But I can't do that. I mean, I can't even squish an Onikabuto. There's no way I... Oh, wait. You said pretend, didn't you? You almost scared my tail off. But even so, I'm a lousy liar. Oh, I get it. We'll take the evidence, stuff it in a bag, and write my name and mission on it. Then, all I need to do is put it in a big box used for reports and wait for him to see it. I'm sure he'll come looking for me. But that's a lot to do, and it's really far away. Oh, fine. I guess my nap will have to wait till later. Just stay put, okay? I'll be back in no time. I finally made it back. Your evidence caught his attention right away. He gave me a different location to meet him at later. Strange. Why wouldn't we just meet at the police station? Let's go to the meeting point. I want to settle this quickly so I can finally curl up for a nice long nap.
Sayu, is it true? Have you completed the mission? I don't recall you ever taking any ambush missions before. How were you able to deal with the renowned traveler so swiftly?
Well,
What's up? How's
you
it going,
see,
Mabuika? Welcome.
I caught him off guard.
We're just
Yeah,
doing
that's
some
it.
hangouts,
He didn't have time to
chilling.
react.
I guess I
All
can
it
call
took was
myself
one
a
thump,
Brant main.
Then bam! And it was
Yeah,
over.
cause you're the only you're the only Brant
Could this
Glazer I
be?
know.
Don't you
That
usually
dude's
just
ass.
ignore your orders from the Shumatsuban? How was I supposed to know that you'd actually take this one and finish it so efficiently?
Well, I don't
The
feel
thing I
sleepy
really like
every
about
day,
him is
you
that he
know?
destroys every
So
game
don't
mode.
underestimate me.
That's
My
good for
sensei
you.
did teach me some ambush techniques. I just never used them before. That's all.
I see. Fine. I'll report back then.
Hey, wait! Don't leave! Traveler, you can come out now!
Huh? Explain yourself, Sayu. What's going on here? So, you were lying to me the whole time? The Traveler is still alive?
Shrine Maiden already confirmed that there was no such mission. So we decided to catch you red-handed in your own game, you sneaky sneak.
Wait, I can explain. It's not what you think. Yes, I was the one who forged the ambush mission, but I had good reason to. Just hear me out. You see, last night, my little daughter suddenly disappeared from home. I was starting to get worried when a Kairagi appeared at my door and told me they'd taken her. They told me I'd only see my kid again if I did exactly as they said. Their terms were for me to forge orders from the Yashiro Commission and dispatch a ninja to ambush the Traveler.
Huh? That doesn't make sense. Why would the Kairagi want to ambush the Traveler? And why the Shumatsuban? Oh, no wonder.
That seems about right. I was puzzled myself, but they didn't tell me anything, and I didn't dare to ask. I was scared out of my wits. I simply did whatever they told me to. Then it dawned on me that Sayu was the only ninja that never carried out such confrontational tasks, and that Kano Nana is her guardian. So I thought that if I assigned the task to Sayu, it wouldn't be a threat to you at all. To my surprise, just as I was about to secretly contact the Tenryo Commission and save my kid, I found Sayu's bag in the mission crate indicating that...
No wonder you looked so unhappy when I met with you.
Of course, given the Traveler's position in the Yashiro Commission, who would dare make any move against them? After hearing Sayu carried out the task, I really felt things were spinning out of control. To be honest, I was relieved to see that you were all right.
He seems to be telling the truth. Are the Kairagi still holding your child hostage?
Yes, that's right. Myself and the Tenryo Commission are both at a loss as to what to do now. If the Kairagi catch on to us, they might harm my child. No, we mustn't let that happen, no matter what.
Seems we need to come up with a plan of our own.
What do you suggest?
Think about it this way. If I did successfully ambush the Traveler, you would still have to report it to the Kairagi.
I see. I'll use the evidence to rescue my daughter.
No worries. We'll be hiding nearby, so we can act if we need to. Now I can put my ninjutsu to good use.
Then it's decided. I'll contact the Kairagi as well as the Tenryo Commission. My child's safety is in your hands. Please, don't let anything happen to her.
Let's get down to business.
It seems the Kairagi has arrived. Oh, and that must be Mr. Okawa's daughter. Even after they hear the news that the ambush has been completed, there's no telling whether they'd make good on their promise to Mr. Okawa. They really have no honor, do they? I see. Alright, I'll stay wide awake and fully alert.
Alright. You asked me to dispatch a ninja to get rid of the Traveler. Well, the deed is done. Here's some proof. His hair and clothing.
Oh, is that so? Show me. Seems legit. How could I forget this gaudy hair color? Imagine
Damn.
a traveler from another land just coming here and attacking my people. That rascal should have known better. Too bad he never had the chance to learn from his mistakes.
Well then, I've held up my end of the deal. Now you must hold up yours. Where's my child?
Oh? You really don't get it, do you?
What?
I only said that it was over for her unless you do as I say. I never said anything about returning the little brat to you.
What?
Daddy!
I think we've held up our terms. I even brought her here to prove it to you. This way, I'm sure you'll be willing as ever to continue working with us.
Huh? That's not what you said!
You dare speak in such a tone with me? Don't let me lose my temper. Who's to say that I won't do away with the both of you? I can do anything when I'm angry. Or perhaps you feel bolder now because you've already ratted on me to the shogunate.
Huh? No, I wouldn't dare. But my child. Tell me, what must I do to get my child back?
Let me think about it. And while I'm thinking, you can use these invincible ninja of yours to take out a couple pesky members of the Tenryo Commission.
Huh? How could I do that? How could anyone from the Shumatsuban move against the Tenryo Commission?
Exactly.
That's not my problem to figure out. It's yours. Enough talking. Now get out of here!
Hey, you really think we just let you off the hook like that?
Huh?
Yeah.
Who are you? And you? Aren't you supposed to be... Brothers, get them! Gawa, this isn't over. You'll pay for this. You haven't seen the last of me.
Let's get down to business.
Bring it! Everybody stand! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of evil!
Not another step, Traveler. I'm warning you. You certainly live up to your reputation. There's no doubt about that. But remember, the little girl is still in my hands. Best not do anything too hasty. We wouldn't want anything to happen to her. Don't test me.
I knew Sayu was
Wait.
gonna do something with her
Huh?
her ninjutsu.
How did this happen? When did you...
You've heard how skilled the ninja of the Shumatsuban are, haven't you? Too easy.
W
easy
Sayu.
that- I'm starting to feel a little bit sleepy.
Huh? You little brat! You dare mock me? I'll pulverize you!
Stop right there! Is this the suspect behind the incident you reported?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Kotomi is already safe. Quick, you must apprehend him immediately.
Ah!
Daddy? I knew that you would come to rescue me.
Don't cry, my dear. Daddy's here. Everything's all right now. Come now, you should thank these two. Without them, we would have never been able to rescue you.
Thank you, Mr. Traveler. You and Miss Ninja saved me.
Miss Ninja.
Miss Ninja. Don't mention it. It's nothing for a ninja.
Such agility. And the way you handled that blade. I must say that I am quite impressed. As for Sayu, I had thought that you'd given up on your ninja training. But somehow you seem to be stronger than ever. If you don't mind, I'll be taking my child home now. Her mother has been worried sick. Thank you. All of you. I could never repay you. Please take care. The road is still dangerous.
Thank you, Mr. Traveler. And Miss Ninja. Hey, please wait a second. There's something I've been meaning to tell you. This isn't the first time the Kairagi have done something like this. With a little further investigation, I think we could track down the bigger fish.
The bigger fish.
Well, to be honest, I couldn't care less at first. All that ambushing stuff was just getting in the way of my nat schedule. But after witnessing the crying kid and that big, nasty bad guy, I couldn't just ignore the situation like usual. At that moment, the situation felt a lot more personal. Like it was my own problem too. In the end, the little girl thanked us, and even called me Miss Ninja. No one has ever called me that before. Don't count on it. This time was just an exception. Sleeping is still what I do best. In fact, once this is all over with, I'm going to find a nice, comfy spot where nobody can find me and take a long nap. Yes, a really long, comfy... I'm getting sleepy. No need. Let's head back first. If I fall asleep now, I'm worried that I might forget some of the things that happened today. So don't worry about me. I'll be just fine.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a picture of a traveler, and she's sleeping. Obviously. One of the cutest photos? Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one.
Sayu, is it true? No, please! Just hear me out! I'll explain everything!
I've got him tied up. He's not going anywhere.
I got him tied
That
up.
takes care of that. Now all we need to do is drag you back and I can have a good night's sleep.
Oh, this is the new one, right? It should be. Yeah. I'm bringing him to the Kamisato estate. Can I see Ayato or Ayaka? It's Ayaka! Hello, Ayaka. It's been like 50 million years.
Oh, hello, Traveler. And I see Sayu and Mr. Ogawa are with you. Is something the matter? I understand the situation. It seems Mr. Ogawa was only acting out of coercion from the Kairagi. He had no intent to truly harm you. However, it concerns me that those forged orders went as far as they did. It's my responsibility to look into such matters. Allow me to take the investigation matters from here. You needn't worry any longer.
If that's all, then we should get going. I can't help but feel a little uneasy here.
It's not often that I get to see you here, Sayu. It seems that Sayu is almost always sleepy and in need of a good nap. To see her here accompanying you and addressing these matters goes to show how much effort she is expending on your behalf. But from now on, you should better attend to your duties. There's no need to keep Kano Nana worrying all the time.
But I don't want to work. All I want is some sleep. But you keep the Shrine Maiden on my tail all the time. There's loads of way more qualified ninja to handle every task. The Shumatsuban would be the same with or without me.
But you performed admirably the first time you assisted the Traveler, did you not? Everyone believes that there are some missions that only you can accomplish. This truth remains, whether you choose to believe it or not. Your sensei taught you ninjutsu, so that you may step in when a mission needs you.
Do you know her
Yes,
sensei?
I understand, but sorry, I don't know what to say. I should go. Bye.
She's just a little lost. It is only my wish to help her. Before her sensei suddenly decided to leave, they insisted that I watch over her progress. Part of the reason I've assigned Kano Nana to keep an eye on her is to fulfill my promise.
So you do
In
know her
fact,
sensei.
I'm certain that Sayu remembers her sensei's aspirations for her quite clearly. Otherwise, she would have quit the Shimatsuban long ago. She's been lost and unsure of herself ever since her beloved sensei's abrupt departure. Thank you, Traveler. She obviously has some reservations towards me. Though I've only desired to help and look after her, I'm afraid it's never culminated to much. Yes, perhaps you're right.
Sensei told me that all I need to do is grow big and tall. I remember that. I had no idea how difficult such a simple thing could turn out to be. I'm not complaining, you know? I understand everyone has hopes for me. Miss Kamisato, Sensei, the Shrine Maiden. But I haven't done anything right. And whenever I try to do my best, I can't help but feel more pressure bearing down on me. If only I grew a little taller, maybe then I could handle it. I get it. That's why I admire those who still try, even if they don't want to. Anyway, thank you. I don't know what else to say. Even talking is starting to feel difficult now. This is why I don't like coming here.
If there's anything you wish for, I'll gladly be of service.
Oh, that was a short one. Thought I was gonna be longer. Nice. Now I have Toma's. Oh, whoops. Toma's, Noel, and Chungyun. Alright, Toma, let's go.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Alright, we're going into the life of Toma. Look for objectives in the area. Wait, what are the odds that it starts here? That's crazy.
I haven't seen Toma in a while. Who
That's actually
knows what
crazy
that
work.
guy's working on these days?
Probably something of the utmost importance, as ever. Taking guests out for lavish meals, cleaning up around the house, the usual.
We have people like that to thank for the decline of the samurai spirit in this day and age. If you're just gonna schmooze your way through every problem in life, you might as well put your blade on the scrap heap. It's like everything. Use it or lose it. Also, I heard he's Mondstadt, born and bred.
Damn!
Just saying.
Oh. Well, no
These guys
wonder.
hate Toma? Bro,
What do you
Toma
think
got
Miss
some
Kamisato
haters,
even
bro.
sees in that guy?
Man said he's not even born in Inazuma.
Sorry,
Get that guy out of
haven't
here.
slept too well
Bro,
the
that's
last couple of
crazy
days
work.
on account of all this rain we've been having. Wait, what are you all doing here? Has something happened?
We were just having a little chat on our break. It's time we were going. There's still lots to do. We're busy people, Toma. You do well to grow a sense of urgency, too.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I'll think about that when my vacation's over. Sorry I'm a little late. Something came up.
My man's on vacation, bro.
Yep, I sure did. No big deal, though. People like to criticize those who don't fit in. It's the same everywhere. If a little private gossiping helps them let off some steam, well, good for them. It does no harm to the Kamisato clan. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Exactly. Or live and let live, as they say. Today, it's time for a hard-earned rest. There's been so much to deal with since I got out of Komori Tea House. Oh man, this vacation's been a long time coming. There's too much going on here. Let's find somewhere more peaceful to discuss the plan for the day. You're still my
I
guest
bet it's
after
boring,
all,
bro.
and
The
I'd
life
like
of
to hear
Toma
your
cannot
ideas.
be boring, bro. He literally assists Aito. Yeah, Aito and Ayaka. Literally. His life can't be boring, bro.
I keep thinking, since I'm the host here, we ought to do something you'll enjoy. But despite that, I still haven't got a clear plan on where to take you. So, what do you usually prefer? Indoor or outdoor activities? Sounds like a plan. I don't really feel like spending my day running all over the place either. In which case, let's head to Komori Tea House. There's nowhere better to sit and chat quietly with a pot of tea. I'll head over there right now and get a few things prepared. Come and join me when you're ready. Oh, welcome. It must have been a while since you were last here. Since it's about time to eat, I couldn't resist whipping up a little something for us. So please, help yourself. I hope you enjoy it.
No problem.
I can't claim to compete with the likes
Yeah,
of
that
Uyu
food looks-
Restaurant Chef, but
looks
I think I
okay.
did all right. What's wrong? You look shocked. Whoa, there's been a misunderstanding. I admit, I may have added a few weird things to that hot pot, but it was just a game. For normal meals, I cook normal dishes. I am a housekeeper after all. Wouldn't have gotten very far without a few culinary skills. Anyway, please dig in. I won't get the chance to cook for you like this every day. Well, seems like my cooking has your seal of approval. You're welcome. When you're out adventuring on your own, you've got to maintain your quality of life. Take your cape, for example. I definitely see one or two loose threads there. If you ignore them, sooner or later the whole seam is going to come undone, and then you'll have a really tough time mending it. Let me sew it up for you later. I'm pretty handy with the needle and thread. Speaking of housekeeping, I can say with confidence that you won't find anyone as handy around the home as I am. Cleaning, cooking, and mending are among my greatest strengths. You can always feel free to hand me jobs like this. What is it? Wait, you're suggesting I teach housekeeping to the Ashiro Commission staff? I'm not sure it would work. I doubt anyone would sign up for that class. I just don't think it's realistic to change people's perception of me just by showcasing my housekeeping skills. I'm surprised that whole matter is still troubling you, actually. With that being said, finding an opportunity to share some housekeeping wisdom with the Yashiro Commission would certainly be in people's best interests. Life maintenance is important. You have to look after yourself if you're going to bring your best self to your work. You know what? Let's give it a try. But first, how do you think I should promote it? You think so? In that case, I need to prepare. If I'm going to end up with a lot of students, I should make sure I have all the supplies I need for the class. Tables and chairs I can sort out easily enough, but I'll need to stock up on materials and ingredients for the textiles and cookery segments. Are you sure? That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see. To start with, I'll be needing lavender melon, fowl, and flour. Once we have all our essentials, we can figure out the next steps. I really hope everything goes smoothly.
Bro, they made me stop talking to him just to talk to him again? That's crazy work.
Great. That's all the ingredients we need. Time to hit the streets and launch our grand advertising campaign. As it happens, I know someone in town who runs a textiles business. I'm sure she must know lots of people interested in housekeeping. So let's pay her a visit.
What the? Bro, where's the door? How do you get out of this place? Do I think Kapitana will be playable in the near future? I think if Genshin is smart, they will drop the captain as a playable character. Which I do think is very possible. Just because he's gone, doesn't mean they can't still drop a version of him that can't be playable. Because like, if they don't drop him, they'll be kind of dumb not to drop him. He's like the biggest character in Genshin Impact that everyone likes. He's like literally the number one of the Fatui. Like, they better drop him. Hopefully.
Welcome to Ogre Textiles and Kimo. Oh, hi, Toma. What brings you here? Looking to buy some fabric? We have a new batch in. It's a great choice if you're looking to make loungewear.
It sounds interesting. I'll take a look. But the main reason I'm here today, though, is to pick your brain about something.
Like, they literally dropped Child, and he's also a Fatui Harbinger. The fact that they dropped him and then they have no plans to drop the captain, that'll be very stupid. Because like I said, the captain's like a super popular and way better than Child. So him being playable would be 10 times better than having Child as playable. So yeah.
Oh, and what might that be?
Also, the same thing happened with the Balladeer. The Balladeer was a Fatui Harbinger, and then obviously he he got erased from history because he changed his whole history, and then he became a new character called the Wanderer. The same thing could happen with the captain. So like it won't even be like the Fatui captain anymore. It'll be like a different version of him. It could be a whole nother wanderer situation. So that could also happen.
Well, we're thinking of starting a housekeeping class. Problem is, I'm not sure where to go looking for students. So I was wondering if you might help me spread the word. Among other things, I'll be teaching some handy sewing techniques, so providing everything goes smoothly, I'll be needing to buy quite a lot of fabric from your store. Do you think you'd be able to lend a hand?
Of course, it'd be my pleasure. And thank you for supporting my business, Toma. As it happens, several of my regular customers do have an interest in housekeeping. After I've closed up for the day, I'll go and talk to them for you. I'm almost certain that they'll want to sign up. The only thing is, I'm not sure there's enough of them for a whole class. Ah, I know. Yuko is supposed to be very well connected in the community. Why don't you go and ask her?
Yuko? I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere before. So she has an interest in housekeeping?
If I remember correctly, she mentioned in conversation once that she's tried knitting a sweater a few times, but just can't get the hang of it. With your housekeeping expertise, I'm sure you'd be able to get her interested.
Great. Thanks for all your help, Miss Ogura. All right, let's go try our luck with Yuko.
Honestly, my husband doesn't lift a finger around the house. The moment he's home on his day off, it's shoes off and straight to bed so he can just lie there doing nothing.
Ugh, I have one of those at home as well. I know his work is tiring, but recently I've been really struggling with all the housework. It's starting to give me a backache.
Damn, they're over here gossiping about their husbands and how much of a lazy bum they are. That's crazy. Yo, that's OD, bro.
They act like it's our job, just because we do it. But nobody trained us, either.
Yo, damn.
Hello, ladies. Might I ask which one of you is Yuko?
Why'd you even marry the
That
guy
would be
then?
me. Sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I'm Toma, the housekeeper for the Yashiro Commission. We're looking to start a housekeeping class at the Commission headquarters. I was just wondering whether that might be something that interests you.
Housekeeping? As a class?
That's right, yes. We'll be teaching a whole bunch of handy housework tips and tricks. Sweeping, mopping, laundry, cookery, that sort of thing. All based on my years of experience as a housekeeper. The class is free, of course. The only cost to you is the materials used during the class.
What do you think?
I think this is suspiciously coincidental.
Well, I'll be straight with you ladies. I believe the classes are free for a limited time only, right, Traveler? So far, attendance has been a little on the slow side, so we decided to start offering free trial classes. In other words, we won't charge you for the first few classes you attend. After the trial period comes to an end, and if you're still satisfied with the results, you can book more classes for yourself and complete the rest of the course. I'll be sure to give you a favorable price.
I see. It certainly sounds reasonable. But I have a question. Is this class restricted to women only?
Oh, not at all. It's open to people of all genders and ages. The way I see it, housework comprises an essential set of skills that no one could afford to be without. You've got to know how to look after yourself. Life should come before work, don't you think?
Well said. In that case, I'll bring my husband along. Sounds like he could learn a thing or two from you.
Me too. Oh, and while you're at it, have you thought about asking Nagano? I'm sure older folks like him would have time to attend. The more the merrier, right?
Thank you, Toma. Please excuse us.
All right. I'll see if I can convince the older folks to come along and make up the numbers.
This man Toma has a way with words, bro.
Housekeeping class, eh? I was handy around the home back in the day. Sadly,
This guy said back in my
older I
day.
get, the fewer things I'm able to do myself. You're very young. Are you quite sure you're up to the task of teaching housekeeping? It's not as easy as you might think.
Of course, bro.
I will do my very best. As housekeeper for the Kamisato clan, I've been honing my craft for a long time now. I believe I'm up to the task.
Dude, they be bashing their husband bad just like in real life? Yeah, it's just crazy.
Very good, young man. Well then, I shall have to come and see for myself. If you're as good as you claim to be, I will encourage everyone I know to attend
Also,
your
Tim, your
classes.
stream might be delayed a little
and if
bit.
I find your skills to be lacking, I
You
will
might be
quite
back, like-
happy to teach
like
a
2
few
minutes.
things myself.
What can I say? We'll be honored to have you in attendance, sir. Well then, that will probably just about do it as far as promotion is concerned. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission. To be honest, with this being my first time holding a class, I've got no idea how many people to expect. I just hope it goes well. Anyway, tonight I'll set up the tables and chairs, then tomorrow we can meet back at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. So, what do you think the turnout will be like? I sure hope so. We promoted it pretty hard after all. This is the weirdest feeling. Housekeeping has always been something I do alone, but now I'm about to face a class full of students. You'd better show up to class tomorrow.
Now, I'll be there, alright? It said the following day, right? Just making sure.
Welcome, one and all. This is my first time teaching a housekeeping class, just as I'm sure it's your first time attending one. I'd like to start from the theory, if I may, and talk a little bit about why mastering the discipline of housekeeping is such an important thing.
Quick, come in. Toma started the class already. Well, of course. No one's ever held a class like this in the past. I saved you a place. Please take a seat.
The way I see it, housekeeping is a unique skill set that empowers you to set your life in order. Nowhere are these skills more pertinent than in the context of a marital relationship. In a marriage, the lives of two people become closely intertwined. If you can't look after yourself properly, that burden ends up being shouldered by your partner. This, in turn, will start to take a toll upon the relationship with... Huh? What are you doing here?
What the?
Bro, are these guys here to cause trouble? What are these guys doing here?
I brought him. Didn't you say men can study housekeeping too?
These are your
Wipe
husbands?
that look off your face. Aren't you going to greet the teacher?
No, it's... I...
Darling.
These are the husbands?
Hello,
That's crazy.
teacher.
These are the people that were sneak dissing Toma.
For the love of...
That's crazy.
Hello, teacher.
Well, hello, and welcome. Now that you're here, I expect you to pay attention and
These
work
are the
hard.
guys that was sneak dissing him
Well,
in the beginning of
let's keep
the
going.
hangout.
Housekeeping is not difficult per se. The difficult part is consistency, keeping on top of it over a long stretch of time. To keep up with housework on an ongoing basis, you either have to love everything about it, or you need a few tricks up your sleeve to make things easier. So, for today's topic, we're going to focus on how to make light work of housework. Excuse me, you over there, focus, please. I like to see active engagement in my lessons. That is, unless some of you are looking to stay behind after class to catch up.
That was funny. This man says he told you it would be boring, bro. Why are they talking about housekeeping? Maybe because Toma's a housekeeper, bro? This guy Batman's a hater, bro. How you gonna be a hater on Toma? That's insane work. You're also one of those guys sneak dissing Toma, bro? Crazy.
Oh, welcome. All right, then. If tables and chairs I can sort out easily enough, but we'll need to think some more about how exactly to promote this. Let's start by asking around at the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
Housekeeping, you say? You know, since it's Toma teaching, I'd definitely be up for going. Unfortunately, I have quite a lot going on over the next couple of days. But could I swing by once my schedule's freed up? I'd definitely like to give it a try.
Oh, no problem at all. You can join whenever you like.
Thanks, Toma. Also, this isn't really my place, but if you're starting a housekeeping class, haven't you thought about asking Furuta? As the Kamisato clan's butler, I'm sure she'd know a lot about housekeeping.
Sure. Let's go pay her a visit. Let's hope this goes smoothly.
Ah, Toma, and a guest. This is a rare combination. Has something happened?
Oh, not at all. We were just thinking of starting a housekeeping class.
A housekeeping class? How wonderful! Do you know, I've always wanted to have Koharu learn from you. Oh, finally the time has come. I'm guessing you intend to open the class up to the whole Yashiro Commission? Not just housekeeping staff and servants, right? In which case, why don't you do a big spring clean of the commission itself? It would be a great way to showcase your methods. Seeing is believing, after all. You could spend a long time trying to convince them with words alone, or you could let them see you in action with their own eyes.
I like Furuta's suggestion, and it's not like we have a better idea anyway. In which case, heck, why not? Let's showcase the appeal of housekeeping for all in the Yashiro Commission to see. Let's get started. Yeah. And the flowers will really flourish now that the weeds are gone.
Where's there more? I think that's everything. Oh, there's one right here. I didn't even see this. What the
While
heck?
we're here, though, we should water the trees.
Let's try that again. What do you mean, bro? You're bullshitting.
Ah, Toma.
They're bullshitting, bro.
And the flowers will really flourish now that the weeds are gone. While we're here, though, we should water the trees. The whole Yashiro Commission looks as good as new.
In the
We
life
had a
of
lot
Toma.
of spectators, huh? I wonder if we managed to get any of them interested. Either way, thanks for your help. I usually handle all of this stuff on my own, but having you join me today was a pretty great experience.
Don't mention it.
Well, here's hoping. I'll set out some tables and chairs tonight. I've got no idea how many people will show up tomorrow. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome. Don't be too upset. This is normal. With things like this, you can't expect to change people's views overnight. It takes time and effort. Well then, it looks like I'm all yours for this class. I mentioned earlier about sewing up your clothes for you, didn't I? I also want to take this opportunity to teach you how to knit a sweater. That way, you'll be able to make yourself some warm clothes before the winter comes. The fact that you're so ready to look out for me has already made me very happy. But really, it doesn't bother me at all. Once in a while, someone takes issue with my background, interests, or the nature of my work. And that's okay. You can't expect everyone in life to see things the way you do. People are always going to talk. It's in their nature, and you can't do much to stop them. I don't mind what they say about me. What I care about is the well-being of the Kamisato clan. But that's enough about all that. Come on, grab your needle and let's get knitting. Let's start with the classic stockinette stitch. First, wrap the yarn around, pull it through here, then hang it on the needle. Put your thumb on the yarn here, index finger here, and pull it tight. You learn pretty quick, but you need to pay close attention to this. Exactly, just like that. Now, set yourself a small goal to start with. For example, knit a scarf by the time winter arrives. Scarves are always a great choice. When it's finished, you can either wear it yourself or gift it to a friend. Just imagining it warms my heart.
Nice. Bro. Alright.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
I keep thinking, since I'm the host... You want to go out for a stroll? Perfect. I have a couple of places I was going to recommend. If you like cats and dogs, there's a great place I can take you. I go there pretty much every time I have a day off. You can't help but be in a good mood when you're surrounded by cute animals. Feeling that, we could go downtown if you'd prefer. Narukami Island will be packed right now, so we could go to Rito instead. Back to where we first met. I haven't been there in a long time, actually. Which one are you feeling? I had a feeling you'd pick that one. Nice to know we share the same interests. There's a sakura tree in Hanamizaka where I go to feed them. Let's meet there in a short while. I need to grab a few things, though. Can't go there empty-handed. This is a pretty good spot, right? There are tons of stray cats and dogs here at the outskirts. Every time I come to Komori Tea House, I bring some food for them. It just sort of became a tradition over time. At first, it was a bit of a chore, but the more time I spent with them, the more I came to enjoy it.
W. Toma. Feeding the cats and dogs?
You think so? Well, feed them enough times and I'm sure you'll win their affection too. Not only that, you'll also start to feel that they're your responsibility. Whenever you have any free time, you'll find yourself desperate to come and visit them. Why don't you try feeding them? I brought some of their favorite food just so you could get into their good graces. Don't worry, I've trained them to not be aggressive toward humans. They'll still run away if they find someone threatening, but I'm pretty sure they'll like you. You're an approachable person, and they can tell. Animals are very sensitive to these things. Well, that didn't take long. Look at that. Best buds already. Some of the dogs are even showing their bellies. That's a sign that they really trust you. Well, you'll rarely see Tarumaru roll onto his back, though. He's a ninja dog, so he's always on guard in case an enemy approaches. Speaking of ninja dogs, I actually saw one the other day on the beach north of Konda Village. Well, that's the thing. They rarely go off on their own. Usually they stick with their human ninja partners. After retiring, most ninja dogs are taken in by their partner, or sometimes someone else in the Yashiro Commission will take them in. It's extremely rare to find them on their own in the wild, so it makes me a little concerned. Believe me, I wanted to bring it back to the Yashiro Commission, but it wouldn't let me. I tried establishing some trust by petting it on the head, but it gave me a nasty bite. Still, I don't want to give up on it. Nobody really goes out that way, and I don't know what it would have to eat out there. That would be great. Even though it's not the most approachable dog, I still want to give it another try. It seems to sit in the same spot on the beach all day, only moving to take a few paces back when the tide comes in. Last time I saw it, its fur was soaking wet. Ultimately, bringing it back to the Yashiro Commission is going to be a lot better for it than leaving it sitting out in the elements all day. Or, we could even bring it back to Komori Tea House to make friends with Toromaru. Well, let's see if we even get that far. Oh, see it? It's that one, just up ahead. Judging by the breed and apparel, it definitely is a ninja dog from the Shimatsuban. It's looking a little more docile today. Shall we try and get closer? Oh, you should stay a few paces behind me. I know it looks calm, but if it gets riled up, it could pounce and bite in an instant. Here, doggy. Good doggy. You hungry, my friend? I brought you a nice little snack. Oh, you're a vicious little thing, aren't you? You almost bit me again. Look at you, wasting away. You must want to eat a little something. You don't have to come back with us, but come on. A dog's gotta eat, right? You're not worried it's poisoned, are you? Here, I'll take the first bite. See? Delicious and poison-free. Come on, just have a bite. A little tiny bite. And then I'll leave you alone. How's that sound? Looks like it has zero intention of eating the food we brought. Is it just me, or does it look kind of on edge? Maybe it's something in the sea, or something nearby that's got him on alert. You think he was attacked by monsters? It's possible. People do tend to lose their appetite in dangerous situations. Maybe it's the same for dogs, too. Let's clear out the area on behalf of our canine companion here. Thanks for helping out. This place should be a little more tranquil now.
Operation Take Out the Monsters.
Laid bare.
Get to work!
Oh, here, doggy. Look, no more danger. You've gotta want to eat a little something now. Come on, eat up. Then let's get you back to Komori Tea House. Whatever's on your mind, you can tell me and Toromaru all about it. Rejected again. And there I was, thinking that I was the one it didn't like. I didn't expect it to be so on edge around you, too. Well, to me, this proves that it simply doesn't want to leave this place. For now, let's not force it. Time to head back to the Yashiro Commission headquarters. I'll see if I can find its owner, so they can come and collect it. That's right. The Shimatsuban only answer to the Yashiro Commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Under most circumstances,
Might
no
go
one else has the
Ayato?
authority to inquire into their business.
We're gonna go see Ayato.
However, I was talking to Commissioner Ayato a while back, and he agreed to let me bend the rules in exceptional circumstances. That doesn't mean I can mobilize the Shimatsuban to do my bidding, of course. But I'll be able to get the intel we need, no problem. It's...
Dude, since I started playing Genshin Impact, Ayato has had one
right.
rerun
There's a
since
good
I started
dog.
playing.
Calm down.
And on his
We're not
rerun, I
gonna
missed
take you
him and
away.
couldn't get him.
It's much safer here now.
I
See?
lost to 50-50
We're
and I
gonna
had to
leave
save
now.
for someone
Make
else.
sure to give yourself a good...
So hopefully Ayato comes back soon so I can pull him. I want to pull Ayato. I also want to pull Ayaka and Sino. Those are my most characters. Those are the characters I want the most so far that I missed out on. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Wait, that's not Ayato. Who's this?
This ninja dog you speak of, it rings a bell. Could I trouble you to describe it again for me?
A red Shiba with a scar in its eye, dressed in black stealth wear.
Oh, I think I know. You must be talking about Inu Shosho. That's right. I'm really surprised that's where you found him.
Perfect. Now that we figured out his identity, we can get his owner to go and collect it. I should add, it's never good to have dogs run away like this. The poor thing's out there all on his own with no real food or shelter day and night. So, shall we go find the owner and see if they have time to fetch him?
I'm sorry, that won't be possible.
Why?
I'm afraid I can't disclose the owner's identity. What I can tell you is they went out to sea on a dangerous mission and he won't be coming back. I had no idea that he hadn't taken Inu Shosho along with him. Seems he decided to face this one alone. I can only assume that Inu Shosho is waiting for his owner to come back, which is why he refuses to move from the beach.
Did Inu Shosho's owner leave anything behind? You know, any personal items, or a Shumatsuban uniform, perhaps?
Most of his possessions disappeared along with the man himself. The only thing I can think of is the kunai he used to train with. Come with me. I'll see if I can find it for you. Ah, yes, this looks like the one. The reason this kunai stands out in my memory is because when he first joined the Shumatsuban, he trained it harder than anyone else, to the point where the tip became blunt from erosion. Take it. The Shumatsuban will make sure to cover Inu Shosho's daily expenses.
Thank you kindly. Let's just hope Inu Shosho remembers the sense of this kunai. Then again, I'm certain he will. Let's go pay Inu Shosho another visit. Hey, Inu Shosho? I know. How come this strange man suddenly knows your name? You're waiting for your master to come home, aren't you? Mind if we wait with you? Don't worry, we're not looking to suddenly whisk you away. Look at this. Do you know what it is? As I thought, you remember. Excellent. It looks like what he needed wasn't for us to take him away, but for us to accompany him. You know, I sometimes did this too, when I first arrived in Inazuma. I just stood on the beach, looking out at the horizon. Everyone has people and events from their past that they look back on fondly. I guess we only grow when we realize that those things aren't coming back. The Shumatsuban is not a peaceful organization, and being a ninja is an extremely dangerous profession. Many of the Shumatsuban's ninjas have paid the ultimate price in the course of carrying out top-secret missions. The Shumatsuban never discloses their identities, and doesn't publicly commemorate them. But at least now, Inu Shosho, you're not the only one in the world who remembers him. From today onward, we will join you in honoring his memory. I think that means deal, right? Hey, in the future, let's try and come back here from time to time, when we get the chance. Maybe we could build a little kennel for him. In the long term, being out in the cold and wet like this could start to cause joint problems. I could make some winter clothes for him, too. In fact, I'd better get started.
W Ninja Dog. Hey, what are these treasure hoarders doing here? I didn't see them here before. It doesn't matter. Alright, Toma. W. 3 more to go.
I keep thinking, but despite that...
Alright, so how do I branch off to this one? I already did both of them, so let's click on this one
Sounds
first,
like a plan.
I guess. Nope, that's not it. That's not it.
I keep thinking.
Alright, so the second option.
You want to go out for a...
And then this one, yep.
I know Rito pretty well,
Nice.
I'll give you the grand tour. Today's a rare day off, so above all, let's enjoy ourselves.
Nice. Alright. We're going to Rito.
I haven't been to Rito in a long time, but it feels like the place hasn't changed at all. Then again, a long time for humans is a blink of an eye for the natural environment. Makes me wonder, what is Mondstadt like these days?
Mondstadt's pretty chill, you know?
Yeah,
we haven't been there forever either.
Later, my father moved back to Inazuma, and then we never heard from him. I wanted to take him some dandelion wine, so I took the boat here from Mondstadt. Unfortunately, we hit a huge storm on the way, which sank the boat. I fell unconscious, but was somehow lucky enough to float the rest of the way to Inazuma, on debris from the wreckage. Oh, I'll spare you the rest for now. Let me take you around. This is a branch of the Chuyu Trading Company based in Liyue. They sell ore from that region. I'm guessing you would have seen shops that look like this over there.
Ah, hello there. What brings the two of you all the way out to Rito today? Since you're here, you should pick out a special something. We've got some fantastic pieces in at the moment. Like this Noctilucus jade necklace, or this Core Lapis bracelet. They may not be top tier in terms of ore quality, but the craftsmanship is simply exquisite. Do either of them pique your interest?
I think both suit you very nicely. Ah, to heck with it. How often do we get to do this? We'll take them both. But you've got to be fair to us with the price, ma'am. My friend here is actually from Liyue.
Oh, really?
I'm from everywhere.
Well, say no more, Toma. I wouldn't dream of overcharging.
Why did Toma just lie like that, bro? I'm from everywhere.
It looks very reasonable. Deal. Now then.
Well, I did come from
Liyue.
Or Liyue.
Back in its heyday, Rito always used to remind me of Mondstadt. Freedom of trade, freedom of culture, and freedom of lifestyle.
This guy Batman said, I still don't know what's going on. Well, yeah, because you're not watching.
This is the Sailing Breeze, a
Mondstadt's
purveyor
the
of
best
Mondstadt
region?
wines. As it
It's
turned out,
okay.
one of the first things that greeted me here when I arrived wasn't my father, but wine from my hometown.
The best
It must
region
be
is
said,
Liyue.
though, the wines here aren't quite up to the Dawn Winery standard. Back when my father was still in Mondstadt, he used to talk fondly of the Angel Share. Of course, I was still a kid back then, so I never did get to join him for a drink. And now that I'm actually old enough, the opportunity is gone. I hope so. You've been to Mondstadt, right? I assume you've been to the Angel Share? I hear the owner's quite a formidable businessman. Given the chance, I'd love to meet him. When that day comes, we should also grab a drink. Wait, what am I saying? Maybe when you're older.
Bro, I'm like 3,000 years old. What is he talking
I heard the
about?
Shogun recently abolished the Sakoku decree, and trade and commerce is already starting to recover.
The Traveler's like old as
I'm
shit.
sure it won't be long before Rito
Like, what?
retrieves the prosperity of its
What are
past.
you talking about?
This is also thanks to your hard work. Thanks to you, our nation can finally prosper.
Hi, Toma. Out shopping with your friend? Can I get you anything today?
Oh, why not? I'll take that toy fox. The Sakoku decree might have been abolished, but the International Trade Association is still going strong. After all, there are still plenty of situations where their help.
What the?
Here we are. Bet this takes you back, huh? I'm sure he's getting by. He wrote me not long ago, actually, asking me to deal with the situation for one of the merchants. Now that the Sakoku decree is ended, there's some disagreements within the International Trade Association. He's doing his best to mediate. Must be tough for the guy. I hope everything gets back to normal as soon as possible.
Excuse me, Toma? It is you! What a coincidence! I was just about to send someone to deliver a gift to you.
I don't believe we've met. And if there's a gift involved here, I'm not sure I've earned it. Is there something
I'm
I
not
can
sure I
do for you?
earned it.
No, you don't know me, but I've heard of you before. I ran into some trouble a while back. Asked Kurisu for some help, and he said you were the one that resolved the situation. If you're on the receiving end of someone's kindness, you can't let it go unacknowledged. So, I tried to pick out something that I thought you might like.
Something you thought I might like?
That's right! So here it is. Some confectionery from Yumeno Tenenan, a fine purveyor of Inazuman delicacies. Each one costs a small fortune. I thought this would be the only fitting way to repay someone of your stature. Not to mention that the value of your assistance far outweighs the value of my gift. Do you like it?
I don't know how you did it, but you managed to cater to my taste perfectly. I humbly accept your gift. Keep up the good work in your line of business, and if you have any further problems, feel free to come find me.
I will! Thanks again, Toma. I'll leave you in peace now. Have a good day!
You too. Goodbye. Pretty high energy. You want to try? This store is indeed renowned in Inazuma. In fact, demand is so high that it's very difficult to come by their products. They're all handmade by top chefs, and the flavor is as authentic as it gets. Great! I'll see about trying to make my own recipe when I get the chance. They're made from a traditional family recipe though, so replicating them won't be easy. Okay, that about wraps up our nostalgia trip to the International Trade Association. I think we've seen just about everything there is to see in the city. Let's keep heading this way. We don't get to hang out all that often. It'd be a shame to head back so soon. With the change of seasons, Rito gives me a different feeling each time I come. Maybe it's not entirely to do with the seasons. Anyway, the main point is, I'm happy to be here with... I come to this place every time I visit
There is
Rito.
a double Tastic
The view
Field
here
mark.
isn't as
Tastic
spectacular as on
reward
Narukami Island.
for
but
a week.
if you're looking
Yeah, I
for a
know.
relaxing spot, you
I
can't
posted
beat this
about
one.
it.
And I'm sure it'll be
On my
bustling with
community
life
tab.
again soon enough now that the Sakoku decree's been abolished. Once I'm on top of things, I think I'll have to ask my lady for a long vacation, so I can take a trip back home. I don't see that happening anytime soon, though. I have a long list of things to get through. Alright, time to call it a day. Let's head back. Not ready to leave yet? Come to think of it, I do have a couple more places I could take you. Oh, there's no need for that. The whole reason I took you out was to thank you for all the help you gave us during the Vision Hunt decree. As long as you enjoyed yourself, that's all I could ask for. You don't have to give me a gift.
In case you didn't know, I also posted Zani's and whatever the other character's name is. I posted their materials that you need also on the community tab. If you want to go take a look, you can pre-farm for Zani and the other
Really?
character.
Okay, well, now I'm excited. Oh, my. It's... This really... Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I'm a little lost for words. This gift is... invaluable. Oh, I know, but I don't mean its material value. I'm talking about its value to me specifically. Let me put it this way. The confectionery I received from that merchant earlier, thoughtful gift, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I know it's mostly transactional. I helped him out, so it's standard procedure for him to get a gift from me in return. Also, he picked a brand of fancy confectionery that he thought would meet me at my level, and make it easier for him to approach me with any future requests. If you lend Mora to someone, you can guarantee that any gift you receive in return will have been chosen according to its material value. But the gift you just gave me can't be weighed in the same terms. Oh, okay, well, At least take this in return. It's an omamori I always carry with me. Again, nothing expensive. But it can bring the bearer good luck. Seriously, I'm not making that up. My father told me. He gave it to my mom, and she gave it to me just before I came to Inazuma. Who knows? Maybe this omamori was the only reason I survived the storm and made it to Inazuma in the first place. Whatever the truth of it is, I'd like you to have it. Well, that didn't take long. That's probably... It was in a very aggressive mood the last time I saw it. I'm worried it might bite you if we try to approach it, though. Let's wait until it's in... But back to our other ant. Problem is, most of them don't actually like being touched, so I can't take their measurements very easily.
Alright.
That's not a bad idea. We could take photos of them from different angles, then work out their measurements by using other objects in the picture as a reference. See? You're the real fixer here. Let's give it a try. Well, I think we've got enough photos now. I can't get over how cute they are. They're just adorable, aren't they? I'll have to think carefully about what kind of sweaters to knit for each of them. The colors should be complementary. Well, you know what? Let's buy some yarn from the next store we pass. You know, the first time I came here, there was just one stray dog on its own. I still remember the first time I fed it. It was a rainy day. The Kamisato clan had just introduced a series of new policies, but a few of the more stubborn clan elders were extremely resistant to the changes. I was holding my umbrella, on my way to visit one such gentleman of senior status. The plan was to talk him into supporting the clan's decision. Sadly, he wasn't interested in having a conversation. He didn't even let me in. As soon as he saw me coming, he got his samurai to send me away. I mean, I fixed it in the end, of course. It's just that the first few visits didn't go so smoothly. So, anyway, after they turned me away, the weather went from bad to worse. The wind was so strong it rendered my umbrella completely useless. Before long, I was drenched from head to toe. I must have looked like a real mess. I decided to take shelter under a tree and found a stray dog sitting there who had the same idea as me. It saw me and moved a little further in, like it was trying to make room for me. So we sat there together. I shared my onigiri with it, stone cold by this point, but still edible, and we ended up huddling together, waiting for the rain to stop. As far as the big shots are concerned, I'm just an expendable servant boy. I always have to be mindful about what they might want, and what I can do for them in return. But when I'm with these little guys and gals, everything's so much simpler. One stone cold onigiri, and hey, presto, we're friends for life. Even when I show up empty-handed, they still come to me. When it comes down to it, I think it's these simple and straightforward connections that I value the most. Sorry. Ended up giving you the unabridged version. Shall we come visit this place again some other time? Great. I'll see you soon.
No! Are you kidding me, bro?
So I had some things I needed to do, so I ended up burning the midnight oil to get those sweaters knitted. I wonder if they'll actually suit them, though. Let's start by testing them out on the friendlier ones. This one's for Petal. Oh, and this one's for Darko. And this one's for Goldilocks. With any luck, that should see them through the winter. Then, come the spring, a new year will begin. And they'll be free to roam the wilds once again. You know, if you take one day at a time and be kind to the world, good things will come your way eventually. That might sound a bit naive, but I really do believe it. At least, it seems to have worked for me, you know?
Nice.
I haven't seen Toma in a...
Oh? I'm touched that that's how you see the situation. I don't think we need to go down that route, though. In any case, as a housekeeper, it's hardly my place to get all high and mighty with other staff in the Yashiro Commission. But you're my guest and I live to serve. So if you have any other thoughts on the matter, please do share them with me. I'm willing to give anything you suggest a shot, as long as it's a serious suggestion, of course. I'll be waiting for you right here. Just come and find me if you need anything. So...
Who am I asking? They said ask the members questions. So who am I asking questions to? There's no one else here.
So...
I have to talk to more people, bro? Bruh.
So, do you have any ideas?
Toma, I will end you. Who else do they want me to talk to? I already talked to this guy.
Greetings. Welcome to the Yashiro. People have
About
been talking.
Toma, we have to
He does
talk to
a
this guy
huh.
too, bro. Anyone else, Toma?
Oh, this is going to be a problem. Oh, you're Miss Kamisato's friend, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Basically, something downright awful's happened, and we're discussing what on earth we should do about it. In preparation for the festival next month, we procured some very precious ceremonial implements from another island. But as luck would have it, our ship got hit by strong winds out at sea. The entire shipment is now sitting at the bottom of the ocean. Well, certainly there's no time to go all the way back out there and buy another batch. Our only option is a gentleman based on Narukami Island by the name of Yusaku. But he's a shrewd one. He caught on to the fact that we needed the goods urgently and raised prices sky high. Clearly he wants to take us for every mora we're worth. It's a real dilemma. We've tried, but he just won't budge. It doesn't help that he has something of a feud with the Yashiro Commission. He once sold us some ceremonial implements of exceptionally poor quality, We returned the items and exposed his malpractice in the process. He's resented us ever since. Now that he actually has the chance to get back at us, there's no way he'll back down. The Yashiro Commission doesn't have any direct authority over merchants. We could file a formal complaint, but the process is long and drawn out, and the festival is drawing nearer every day. Kazumasa and Furusawa have marched off to see him. I really hope the festival goes smoothly.
Oh, that whole situation, huh? I heard a thing or two about it. I was planning on finding some time to sort it out after entertaining you. It's hard to say for sure. I'd need to talk with the guy first. Since this has piqued your interest, how about we head over there together? Still, the original plan here was to focus on your enjoyment, not rope you into the trials and tribulations of the Yashiro Commission. Ah, so that's your goal here. Well, if that is what you really want, I'd better give this my best shot.
Your asking price just isn't realistic. Hey, what point are you trying to make here, huh?
If the festival gets delayed, don't say we didn't warn you.
Help! I'm being attacked by Yashiro Samurai!
What? Hey, cut that out!
You little... Take it easy, would you? Look, we're not going to harm you, all right?
The Yashiro Commission is forcing me to sell against my will! Doshin! I need a Doshin!
Looks like there's no negotiation to be had here. Come on, let's get out of here.
Wait up.
Is that all they got? Amateurs. The nerve. Oh, hello. You were...
Hello again.
Wait, I know you! Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commission's errand boy, Toma. Do you know how long the Tenryo Commission locked me up for? And all thanks to you, going on about my goods being cheap fakes.
You almost make it sound like I planted something and framed you. Those goods were defective, you know that, right?
Ugh, you're so pedantic. Think how many festivals there are in a given year. Now, take candles, for example. Do you have any idea how many they go through? I could switch half of them out for duds without a single person noticing, and make a small fortune in the process. I was happily providing you with some much-needed supplies. Not only were you ungrateful, you had the audacity to report me. Well, now the tables have finally turned, and you're begging for my help. Can you really blame me for charging a little extra? Look, I found out what happened. The Commission's shipment ran into a storm and is now lying at the bottom of the ocean. The festival's right around the corner, so postponing it isn't an option. Right now, I'm the only one selling what you need. If the festival goes pear-shaped and Guji-ai or the almighty Shogun hears about it, they are not going to be happy. And then you'll have a real problem on your hands. So you might want to consider your position here.
Oh, come on, boss. This is all a little heartless. Besides, aside from the Yashiro Commission, no one else buys ceremonial items. Surely resolving this dispute swiftly is in your interest, too.
Pfft, don't give me that! The fact is, you're desperate to buy, and I ain't desperate to sell. The batch I have here can go to waste for all I care. It'd be no great loss.
Looks like we can't come to an agreement, then.
Well, I'm glad it's dawning on you. You can either pay up, or look like a bunch of idiots when the festival comes around. Your choice. Time's precious, and I've given you a fair slice of mine today. When you're ready to pay, I'll be ready to talk.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that he doesn't intend to discuss this any further. I guess his time in the police station didn't make for happy memories. No need. I can't say I think much of the way Yusaku was acting, but ultimately, the issue here lies with the Yashiro Commission. We were the ones who lost the goods, so the responsibility is on us to find a solution. Otherwise, even if we write this out, the Yashiro Commission's reputation will take a huge hit. Let's go. There are a few people I want to introduce you to.
Ah, if it isn't Toma. I must say I'm surprised to see you. Last I heard, you were in Rito. Then you just vanished into thin air. Who's the new face?
A friend.
Friend? What, line of work is this guy in, then?
They're not a connection, if that's what you're thinking. Just a regular friend. No vested interest here. I originally wanted to take him out for some downtime, but we've ended up mired in commission-related complications.
Okay, I see. My mistake. So, what's the situation today, then? I only ever see you when you need something.
Well, I remember the last time we spoke, you were grumbling about a lack of iron ore. Have you made any progress on that front?
Why? You got any supplier recommendations? You're a little out of the loop, my friend. We increased our bid price a while back. Soon after, we found plenty of sellers were pulling out all the stops to import stock from wherever they could get a hold of it. I heard some people were so eager to get in on the action that they even took out loans to get ahead of the competition. If you were hoping to enter the bidding now, I'm afraid you're a little late to the party.
Sounds like now you have the opposite problem. More iron ore than you know what to do with.
That's right. We're going to have to select a few sellers from the pool. There are certain candidates under consideration already, but we're still on the fence.
I see. Well, would you mind if I gave you a couple of tips? As it happens, I'd noticed that shipments of iron ore had recently picked up. I looked into it a little and managed to get a sense of which sellers had the quality stock, which offered competitive prices, and so on.
You don't say. All right, then. Here's the list of sellers. Give me your thoughts.
These two are veterans of the business. Regular sales, quality stock, but their price is a little steep. I think you could talk them down, though. I'd say to around 80% of what they've quoted you. This one sprung up out of nowhere recently in Rito. Their approach is high volume, small profit margins. The quality's not too bad, but there's always a few duds, so you'd need to inspect the goods thoroughly upon receipt. This one grabbed a loan and leapt straight onto the bandwagon. In their haste, I fear they may have ended up with the mixed bag as far as quality is concerned. Given that their price isn't particularly competitive either, I wouldn't consider them if I were you.
Wait, I know this name. Ah, yes. I believe we're on the same page here.
To be completely upfront, this is really quite important to me, so your help in this regard would be greatly appreciated.
Don't mention it. It's no skin off my back. There is something I hope you could do for me in return, though. Recently, several of our deliveries of iron ore have been getting stolen. Is there anything you can do to help? It's the worst on the road between Konda Village and Inazuma City. Something always seems to happen along that stretch.
No problem. We'll be back before you know it. I guess you have a few questions. I'll explain everything later, but it looks like we'll need to get to work pretty soon.
Transfix! Show no mercy! I'm going in! You two! Time to...
Ah! Man, this hurts. Those monsters came out of nowhere. Thank you both for your help. Who are you?
Hi there. Yasutake commissioned us to come and assist with the delivery.
Wonderful. I was starting to think I'd never get this iron ore to its destination. So do I owe you anything for this?
Nope, this is between us and Yasutake. He's the one you should be thanking, if anyone. All right, let's do this. Careful. There could be more monsters to come.
Lay to bed.
Get to work! Everybody stand back!
Okay, almost there now. One final push.
Everlasting as the moon! Transfix...
Suffer the wrath of evil!
All right, I think we could leave the goods here.
Many thanks. There were so many monsters I didn't even see where they came from. It was a dicey situation.
The route should be safe from here on out. We'll be heading off now.
Sure thing. Again, my thanks to both of you.
All in a day's work. Come on, let's go. Worry no more, good sir. Your goods have been safely delivered.
Good to know. As for the issue you needed my help with, I have someone on the case. You can expect a resolution very shortly. You always seem to be cleaning up for other people behind the scenes. It must keep you pretty busy. Seems to eat up all your personal time, too. Speaking of, I'm going to need your help again in a few days' time. There's a meeting coming up, and several trade associations will be fighting tooth and nail over the chance to make a profit. You'll have to mediate on this one.
Ah, that rings a bell. Not a problem. I'll be there.
Oh, one other thing. I heard Sakai gave our guy a loan a while back. Just thought you might be interested to know.
Huh, is that so? It sounds like I should go talk to him then. Thanks again for all your help. Much obliged.
Think nothing of it. Goodbye for now. I'll see you in a few days' time.
Okay, this problem is halfway solved. That was the quartermaster of the Tenryo Commission. He's in charge of all of their procurement, and also responsible for keeping their weapon supplies intact. Making weapons involves purchasing raw materials, so he's the key decision-maker in all the related trade in iron ore. The iron ore trade is actually what I was discussing with him just now.
When was the last time I got a splinter? I don't know. A very long time, bro.
On the surface,
Like
not a whole
a very
lot, I'll
long
admit,
time.
But you'll see
I don't
very
know.
shortly.
Not
But before
anytime
that,
recent at
time
all.
to go visit another old friend of mine.
Well, you just gave yourself a splinter, bro? I don't normally rub my fingers against the wood like that anyways. So yeah, not in a very long time. Whoops.
Ah, Toma, you too? Yasutake sent someone over already, but I'm telling you, Toma, I just don't know if it's feasible.
Really? Why? Is there a problem?
You betcha. The guy owes me Mora, for sure, but there's a long repayment period on that loan. If I go hounding him for Mora now, that makes me the bad guy.
But As I recall, the only
Nah,
reason he was
I just
entitled to
thought about
such a
it.
long
When this
period
guy
was
Batman
because
just
at the
randomly
outset,
thought about, yo,
he
you
had
know,
a
when was the
business
last time
relationship
someone
with
got
the
a
Yashiro
splinter?
Commission. So, if we
That's
sever
OD,
ties
bro.
with him, surely he'd have to pay you back right
This
away.
Okay.
In principle, that's how it works. But I'd still be the one who has to take all the flack. I'm just a small timer, you know? People like me need stability and security, not to go rocking the boat.
Come on now, let's work something out. Weren't you after some Noctiluctus jade last time we spoke? We can put our heads together and get a hold of some for you.
Well, Noctilucus jade would be good for starters, but...
For starters, I'd say that's plenty for now. You don't want to go biting off more than you can chew, right?
You... Okay, fine. If you bring me some Noctilucus jade, I'll get my hands dirty for you.
Damn.
Great. All right, let's go and find some.
I probably already got some in my bag, bro. You really gotta go back? See, he already... Look, I already knew it.
Okay, is this enough?
We didn't even go
Plenty.
anywhere.
Leave the rest to me. I promise you'll be satisfied.
That's crazy.
Customers. You know, Toma, you haven't changed one bit. Same mindset, same style of working. I sure hope the two of us never get into a conflict. Fingers crossed our cooperation will stay happy and healthy for a long time to come.
Don't you worry. Unless you've got plans to cause trouble for the Yashiro Commission, the future looks bright for all our future dealings.
That's good to hear. Okay, I'll be seeing you folks.
Don't worry. People whose attention is always focused on other people's weaknesses tend to expose their own weaknesses pretty easily. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
What do we do now?
We could try asking him nicely. Maybe he'd have a change of heart.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that would work. And again, since we don't have any other options, we might as well give it a try.
But the samurai spirit...
We serve the head of the clan. If the clan is in trouble, we must bear whatever humiliation comes our way to resolve the situation. This, too, is the samurai spirit.
Is anyone there?
Huh? What's he doing here?
He must be here to make fun of us.
There's nothing we can do about it. Brace yourself. I apologize.
I apologize.
Damn, they're both apologizing.
Huh?
I apologize. Forgive me. I'll sell to you at the original price. No, what am I saying? Make that half price.
What's going on here?
Toma? Toma, are you here? I was completely in the wrong. However much you need, I'll sell it to you. I've got a warehouse full of stock, too, if you need more. Please, you'll have everything you could need.
And without any duds this time, I assume?
None whatsoever. I'll stake my whole reputation on it. No fakes, no defects. I give you my word. Please, this is my whole livelihood. Don't cut me off.
Bro, in the beginning, he was like,
you've
I don't
promised
care.
not to sneak in any
I don't
fakes
care at
this
all.
time around, go ahead with the shipment. Once we've inspected the goods, and if all's in order, I'm sure whatever problems you're presently facing will quickly disappear.
Okay, I'll deliver the goods right away. Right away, I promise.
You see what I mean? Getting things settled as soon as possible is in everyone's best interest. All right, with that taken care of, let's get out of here.
Why was he apologizing to Toma?
What's going on here? Hey, Toma! That's strange. Where'd he go? He was right here a second ago.
Okay, the floors are done. Next, I need to dust down the railings. I only took one day off, but look how much dust has gathered. This is what I mean when I say cleaning is a daily chore. You remember what he said, don't you? His goods could go unsold and it wouldn't bother him. So, the solution in this case was to cut off his main line of business and make him really feel the heat. The Yashiro Commission doesn't have the authority to meddle in the business world, but as it happened, I knew a few of his major customers, so I sorted it out privately. When he realized he couldn't shift his product, had no source of revenue, and wouldn't be able to pay off his loan, he suddenly felt the pressure.
Damn.
Then I just had to make sure he caught wind of what the cause of his problems was, so he'd seek us out to make an apology. It's no big deal. I've dealt with plenty of situations like this in the past. I know you'd like people to look up to me more, but it doesn't bother me all that much. I'm just the housekeeper of the Kamisato clan. Reputation isn't all that important to me. On the contrary, having too good of a reputation can be restrictive. You feel indignant for my sake when you hear people spreading gossip about me, don't you? That says that in your mind, I'm not the kind of person they say I am. For me, that's enough. All I need is for the people I'm close with to know the real me. Thanks for your help in averting a potential crisis for the Yashiro Commission. I owe you one. I'll have to entertain you again sometime.
Ah, plus I didn't get very far with entertaining you this time around, so I guess I owe you two.
Yeah, well, Toma, that's the last one, so you're no more entertaining me. W, now there's only Noel's and Chongyun. Noel's is next for another day. Let's go farm this item real quick. So we gotta do this.
Time to roll!
Let's ride!
Full throttle!
Controlled breathing!
On mic, stop right there! Hands where I can light up the blazing sun!
Yeah! Hero incoming! Headbutt!
Rev the end!
Quick as a flash!
Let's drop your weapons! Justice will...
Heads up! Charge! Yeah! Heads up! Fight! Time to roll!
Wait, where is this thing? Oh, it's up top? It's up top.
Try and stop me!
Watch out! The volcano's erupting!
On my mark! Final warning! Pyroclastic surge!
Boost! Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
Too strong!
God, look at the volcano.
Let's ride!
Faster! Stronger! Start the clock!
You asked light of the blazing sun!
Headbutt! Hero incoming! Boost! Hero incoming! Yeah!
Is this? Yeah, it should be in this one. He wasn't zesty, so he's good. But this guy Toma isn't like that, bro. Like, bro, what? Of course not.
Time to roll! Get back on track!
Let's ride. Full throw. Form first. Let's stop right there. Hands where I can grab from the skies. Headbutt. Charge. Good.
Running late again.
Coach will take it from here. Light it up. Controlled breathing. On my final warning. You asshole. Let's ride. Light up the blazing sun.
Yeah. It's justice o'clock. Oof.
The bounty's already over? Bro, how come they made such, like, so little on the map? They put 9 a lot. Alright, we have 112 pulls. Let's go. W. Waiting for Skirk to come out. 8 days, we have phase 2 coming out. Which is gonna be Shilolin and... Who else drops for Shilolin? I forget who else coming out for her. I forget. Oh, it's Venti. Venti and Shilolin will be out in 8 days. Let's go to my teapot real quick. I can't believe they don't put many of those on the map. That's crazy.
This realm is...
Bro, how's my Dea still not friendship 8? How? I put her in my teapot like...
If you ever...
Like, what, 5 days ago now? How is she not maxed out yet? I got it. Male. Bro, she's so close to friendship 8, man. I need to get her to 8 so I could do that thing for her echo trial. For the trail. Also, what was that new male? Dea! Oh, it's Dea's birthday! Yo, let's go! W. My favorite character right there. Even though she's she's still my favorite character, but yeah, she's literally like the worst character in the game, sadly. You hate to see it. Oh, I didn't put Iinsan in my teapot? Damn, that's a lot of work to change it again, bro. I didn't put Iinsan in there? I didn't even know. I don't really need her in there, to be honest. It's all good. It's all good. Let's go do one more Mora ley line real quick, right? Or should I do a book? Let's see. Where's the blue one at? Yeah, let's do a book 1 real quick. Is Dia's birthday today? Yep. Yes, sir.
Time to roll.
Let's burn it down. Faster, stronger. Stay out of my way. Start. Drop your weapons. Pyroclastic surge.
Why me? Good. It's justice o'clock. Yeah, heads up.
Alright, nice. I can't believe Genshin only added 1 new event so far. I guess they're waiting until maybe the phase 2, maybe? I guess. Yeah, they literally only added this event right here, which is we haven't done for like, what, like 5 days now, I'm pretty sure. It leaves in 7 days. They need to drop another new event, bro. We need more Primo Gems. No cap, I'm done with everything. The Spiral Abyss resets in 9 days. That's not until next week. Next Monday, I'm pretty sure. This already reset and I did it. Not for like 24 days? Damn. Okay. Alright, well, W stream today. Castress is coming tomorrow. She doesn't drop until Wednesday. So that's not for another 3 days. We have to get through today and Tuesday, and then she comes on Wednesday. So that's basically 3 days. She's not coming out tomorrow. So, yeah. Or is it Tuesday? I don't know, but it's not tomorrow. There's no way. Whatever it is, I'll figure it out. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. If you're new around here, you enjoy the content, I would appreciate it. Peace out, everyone.